you're just joining my channel for the first time, you're welcome to my channel. And if you have been a regular viewer of my channel, you're welcome back. I'm happy you're here again. Please, if you're joining for the first time, I would like you to hit the subscription button so that you can get notification each time I post a new video. So today I'm going to share with you ways teen girls can navigate the menstrual age. Yes. So number one is understanding the menstrual cycle. If you're a teenage girl, you really need to understand your menstrual cycle. Some people say the menstrual cycle is 28 days. No, it's not actually the menstrual cycle for everyone. Okay, that's just the average menstrual cycle. Each individual have their own menstrual cycle. So you need to understand your menstrual cycle if you are going to navigate the menstrual age. All right. I want to start by defining menstruation. Okay. Remember, we're talking about menstrual cycle, understanding the menstrual cycle. Now, what is menstruation? Menstruation is the monthly flow of blood through the vagina. Okay. So, and this usually happens in girls. There are people that have early menses, young people that will see their menstruation early. I remember when I was a teacher in a primary school teaching primary 4 class, a child that was in my class saw her menstruation first in the class, and she was just 9 years old. So you see, there may be others who will see their menses around 12, 13, 14 years, whatever. But it is expected that between 9 and 16 years of age, a girl must have seen her first menses, known as menarche. Okay. Now, let's dive into how to calculate the menstrual cycle. Just before we continue, my name is Mercy Kreme. I'm a teen development and family life strategist. All right, I'm talking about understanding the menstrual cycle. So, this thing I'm holding is called the menstrual cycle bead. Yes, you use it to calculate your menstrual cycle. I'm going to use it to teach you how to calculate your menstrual cycle. Some people don't know their menstrual cycle. Some people think that it's only 28 days that every menstrual cycle should have. No, every girl is not expected to have their menstrual cycle to be 28 days because we are different individuals. Okay, so we all have different menstrual cycle. Okay, now there are people that have 26 days menstrual cycle. Some people have 24, some have 28, 30, 32, 33, even up to 36, even more than. All you need to do is to understand your menstrual cycle. To avoid the embarrassment of I'm stained. Young girls, you need to understand your menstrual cycle so that you'll be able to prepare ahead of time. You know when your menses is going to come out, and you prepare yourself so that you will not be embarrassed. Another reason why you should know your menstrual cycle, understand the menstrual cycle, so that you will not fall victim of teenage pregnancy. Yes, you can actually escape teenage pregnancy if you understand your menstrual cycle. Yes. So today, I'm going to explain to you how to calculate your menstrual cycle so that you will know your menstrual cycle and avoid these things I've mentioned now. Okay, look at this bead I'm holding. It has a red spot. Hope you can see it. Here is a red spot. This red spot marks the beginning of your menstrual cycle. Okay, as I earlier on told you, we do not have the same menstrual cycle, but you need to know and understand your own. The day your menses comes out is the first day of your menstrual cycle. So you count it as 1. The next day will be 2, 3, 4, 5. As the case may be, some have 4 days menstrual flow and it will stop. While others have 5, maybe 6, 7, as the case may be. I think should not exceed 7 days. When it is more than that, maybe there may be another underlying, things, maybe infection or any other thing that must have caused that. So that is why we have here. This is the red spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can see 7. So the highest flow of a menstrual, of your menstrual flow should be 7 days. As I earlier on said, if you exceed it, you need to see a doctor. Okay. If yours is 4 days, okay, you count till the 4 days, then you continue. When it has stopped on the 4th day or the 5th day, any day stop, continue counting. Let's assume that you saw your menses on the 1st of October. You count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. We usually use this to push it. I wanted to save our time. This is what we use. We are using this bit personally, okay? 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, assuming it's 26 days cycle. Let me stop there because some people do have 26 too. After 26 day, the 27th day is the next day of your menstrual flow. That's the day you expect it to come out, okay? And that means you need to have, prepared yourself, your sanitary pads, you get them ready, waiting for that day to avoid embarrassment. So that is about your menstrual cycle. If it exceeds 26 and it is 27, you continue to count 27, 28, 29, 30. Some may have, as I told you, 33 or 34 than that. Remember, the next menstrual flow, that first day of the next menstrual flow, is when you begin to count again. The last day, the day before the next menstrual day, is the last day of your menstrual cycle. And as I said, you should try to count these up to 3 months or even up to 6 months for you to be sure of your menstrual cycle. Okay. Some people say, oh, I usually see my menstruation twice in a month. No. Let's assume that you saw it on the 1st of October and you begin to count it from that first, you count it and you counted 26 days. Okay. And then on the 28th, you now saw another menses. Remember, it's still the same month, but that doesn't mean that you are seeing 2 menses in 1 month. No, there's nothing wrong with you. You are not looking at the month, rather you are looking at the menstrual cycle, the number of days it takes for you to complete 1 menstrual cycle. This white part you are seeing is known as the ovulation period. Yes, ovulation period is usually the period where there is tendency of becoming pregnant when you meet the male, when you have sexual intercourse with a male. There is every tendency that you will get pregnant if you meet a man these days that are white parts. Okay, so that's about the menstrual cycle. All right, let's go back to number 2. Number 2, to navigate the menstrual age as a teen girl, you need to learn to set boundaries. Yes, boundaries are very, very important. Okay, there are 5 areas you need to set boundaries in your life as a teenage girl. Now, I'm going to discuss that in my next video. 5 areas you should set boundaries in your life. You can check it out after now. Okay. So, boundary setting will help you not to fall victim of rape, teenage pregnancy, and also for you not to, join the wrong association, wrong friends. Because in these areas I'm going to talk about in setting boundaries, you will be able to know exactly the kind of boundaries you should set. And when we're talking about setting boundaries, what actually is a boundary? What do we mean when we say set a boundary? What is a boundary? A boundary is like a demarcation, something that sets you apart. And we are setting boundaries, it doesn't mean that you are trying to hurt the next person, because somebody may feel that you want to hurt him or her while setting your boundaries. But bear in mind that each time you're setting a boundary, you are setting a boundary for your own safety. So don't let anybody talk you down when you are setting boundaries for yourself. When you set a boundary, you create a safer place for yourself. Okay.